Has dated girls saying that he doesn't do anything too haram. It's okay. It's a little haram. Not a lot haram. No, not extreme haram. Listen, it's just tad bit haram. Assalamu alaikum. Another episode of ASKSQ. You ask, I respond. That's how this thing goes. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. All of our topics are extremely taboo, yet they all serve as an iman booster. So let's get into this question. I'm a high school senior from New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. One of my Muslim friends wants me to go to a party with him. These parties have alcohol in them and a lot of non-Muslim kids younger than me who drink and commit zina. He's been at these parties and I'm 100% sure that he does not drink alcohol. He said that he does not get peer pressured and that it's okay to go to these parties since he's not drinking alcohol. Here's the thing. I remember going through the same exact thing. When I started, becoming more serious about my deen or practicing more, I noticed that I still had these bad habits of wanting to hang out with my friends in areas that I know I don't belong. So I know that my friends would still be at bars and they would ask me to come out, and I was just so new to Islam that I'd still go out with them because I needed something to do on a Friday or Saturday evening. So I'd go to these places, and one thing I realized very quickly was I did not fit in. I was this dude with a beard and I was in a bar and I'm not drinking alcohol, yet everyone around me is drunk. Being around drunk people while you're not drunk is the most annoying thing ever. I hope you never have to find that out. But I was around these people and I'm just like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I even here right now? I serve no purpose. I don't help this place. This place doesn't help me. Why am I even here right now? I don't fit in. And causing me to really pick my friends more correctly. And I started choosing friends who were down with doing things that I was more aligned with and not things that they didn't want to go with. But you going to a party that has alcohol but saying, hey, but I'm not going to drink. It's like saying me going to a strip club and saying, hey, I'm not going to go look at the girls. I'm just there for the wings. That's a stupid reason. Though you might be at that party, not there to commit zina or drink alcohol, the negativity of that environment is still going to rub off on you. The Messenger Muhammad ﷺ explained to us, a good friend is like going to a person's house who they sell perfume, and you might not purchase any perfume whatsoever, but you'll come out the house smelling great. But if your friend is a negative sort of influence on you, go to his house and they're a blacksmith, you might not have done anything in the house, but your clothes will come out all smoky and smelly. Think about this. If you've ever been to someone's house who smokes cigarettes, you know you don't smoke cigarettes, yet you come out of their house and your clothes smell like cigarettes. You want to make sure that the environment that you're in does not rub off on you in a negative way. If I went to a strip club only with the intention to eat the wings, they gotta be halal wings though. You can't tell me that I'm not gonna end up looking at a woman. You can't tell me that the effects of the alcohol and the zina and the women and the nudity won't affect me. It absolutely will. So this is obviously a bigger example, but on a smaller scale, if you are going to this party and though you might not be drinking, you will be negatively impacted by the environment. Of course, at this age, peer pressure plays a huge role. Now, this person might not be peer pressure to drink alcohol or commit zina, but they're definitely peer pressure to go to this party. So they're naturally going to call you to go to that party with them because misery needs company. You can't convince them to not go to the party. That's all right. You got to be like, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really feel comfortable going to this party. Inshallah, if you want to go, that's on you. I don't recommend you go in. I want to go anyway, but bro, it's Ramadan right now. I don't think that's a good idea for you to go. But this friend of mine is younger than me. He hangs out with a lot of girls and has dated girls saying that he doesn't do anything too haram. It's okay. It's a little haram. Not a lot haram. No, not extreme haram. Listen, it's just tad bit haram. What does too haram even mean? Like there's levels of haram over here. This is not McDonald's that you're going there and ordering condiments. Can I have a number 2 please? And can you put a little ketchup? No cheese and a little bit haram, not too much. It's not a condiment. You don't put a little bit, a lot of it. Like what are you ordering? It's not a menu item that you order it. Excuse me, I ordered this sandwich and it has too much haram on it. I asked for only a little haram and you put way too much haram in the sandwich. I want a new one. Haram is not a condiment. It either is or it isn't. You gotta stay away from it. And if this person's having a girlfriend, it's only a matter of time before they do a little, It's only a matter of time, bro. It's gonna happen. I would obviously speak to him as a friend. Hopefully he listens to me, but at the end of the day, you gotta distance yourself and do what's best for you. Now, if anything, if you're really concerned about him, I know this might seem like you're stepping on his toes, but I'd go speak to his parents and say, hey, keep an eye on your son because I'm hearing this, right? You gotta be more careful. If you really love him and care about him, you might wanna speak to his parents. You might wanna speak to his older brother or older sister and let them know that, look, this kid is doing this and you just need to be mindful of him. Try your best to make sure you keep your distance between him because he's only gonna pull you down with him, and that's a sad reality. But inshallah, Allah guides him. This is the month of Ramadan. Try to make dua for this brother. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides him and blesses him, but I'd keep my distance if I were you because misery needs company. He's just waiting to pull you down with him. So that was my advice. I want to know, what would you advise this person if they DM'd you? What would you like to advise them? And if you have no advice to give them, all you gotta do is leave them a very nice, beautiful comment down here below. Make dua for that friend of theirs who is struggling. Make dua for them. Ask Allah to bless them with better friends and to replace their friend with someone more positive, or advise them in a beautiful manner. Do me one favor. Do not judge them. Wallahi, they're struggling. What advice would you want to give if that brother who's his friend was reading this? Drop something with some wisdom, inshallah. And if you would like for your question to be featured on this show, all you got to do is DM me on any one of these platforms right here. Way of Life SQ. You ask, I respond. Until next time, I'm out.